And welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about the flight from California of the big feature film production companies. My guest this segment is Adrin Nazarian, who's a member of the State Assembly from Sherman Oaks. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And we're having you here talking about this subject because you're carrying a major piece of legislation trying to help out the entertainment industry in California. And it really is, it makes a tremendous economic contribution, doesn't it?
Absolutely does. The state was founded on this signature industry and grew to what it is now because of the industry itself, aside from manufacturing also and some of the other technology-based industries. But entertainment industry has been California's signature industry.
Yeah, I was reading where the industry contributes about $30 billion a year to California's economy and employs 174,000.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And over the course of the last just even 15 years, we've lost upwards of about 60% of that base. We've probably lost even more, looking back maybe up until about 20 some years ago, when the flight started taking effect.
And this is the flight to other states and even other countries, right?
Absolutely.
They just find it more economical to do their film production elsewhere?
Well, I guess over time, given globalization and competition, increased competition, not only England and Canada started competing away those jobs internationally, but then other states saw that if they were to incentivize and lower the cost of doing business in their states, it would be a draw for some of our production companies to move and do some of their work in other areas.
And apparently it's working.
It has been working, and unfortunately we're only a margin of what we used to be, a fraction of what we used to be. Just in comparison, in 2013, this year we will have 11 of the 12 summer blockbuster feature films being filmed outside of California.
Really?
Whereas, as opposed to just 10 years ago, in 2003, we had 7 of the 12 filmed in California.
So your approach, I gather, is some tax breaks for these firms to stay in California so you can compete with these other states?
Yes. I think we can all have a different approach at different levels of government. At the local level, we can make it easier and streamline the process so that the costs maybe remain consistent, and so that and everyone who is looking to do filming can be able to move forward fairly quickly. At the state level, I think we need to incentivize and make sure that we're bringing in the private investments and dollars that go into these productions by helping them cut some of their labor-related costs, by incentivizing credits towards the employees who are below the line.
Is that what these other states are doing?
Among other things, yes. California has been probably by far the most conservative state in its investment in this program. We've capped it, and we've looked at it at only contributing towards costs having to do with below the line employees.
And yeah, it's been capped, so like these big, gigantic blockbusters, they don't get any break. Right?
Well, yes, and what has happened, aside from capping it to $100 million a year annually, we've also capped the production itself to roughly about a certain percentage, not to go over $70 million.
All right.
Per film.
Unfortunately, we're out of time, but it's a fascinating subject, and we're certainly going to watch the progress of your legislation as it moves forward. Best of luck with it.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here, and thanks also to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt. See you next time.